Hi, Tony here again. Well, we're here with the Robin DR401 panels that I've been working on and now fine-tuned and added all the bits that were missing, and so I thought I'd do a little showcase of what that entails. It's a G1000 based panel, and as you can see here, this is the left-down side panel with the primary flight display. There's an annunciator panel above the G1000 at the top there, a flap indicator. There's a compass, a whiskey compass, the standby instrument that I'd showed in a previous video. If there's lots more details in that video on that one, so I'm not going to go into too much detail about that, but that's part of the panel as well. Then there's the main switch panel controls. This is a little different to a conventional piston aircraft because it's a diesel, so the way that you start and operate the engine is a little different. It's a FADEC controlled beauty, so that is a little different. I'll show you the start in a minute. And there's a combo instrument here that shows fuel quantity. I think that's actually fuel quantity. Is that the main or the auxiliary? I've forgotten now. It's been a little while since I've flown this aircraft. But there's an auxiliary tank control here that you can feed the auxiliary tank into the main tank. I think that might be the auxiliary, but we'll see when we get going again. A voltmeter down the side here and an OAT gauge on the bottom. There's an alternate air control, and then some landing and taxi light switches, fuel pump, fuel boost pump switch, and then the flap switch, which obviously will show up on these indicators up here. The G1000 audio panel, of course, and then when we flip over to the right side panel, we've got the G1000 MFD here. At the top, we've got a trim indicator, an ELT, some dimmers, some more light switches. So we've got our strobe or beacon flasher there, our nav light switch, and our pitot heat. The circuit breakers are just dummy ones for show. That's just how they're laid out on the panel. And then a fuel selector control, a parking brake, a Hobbs meter, and then a canopy control. So the canopy control will just, this particular aircraft has a slide-in canopy, so the canopy control is the handle that open and closes the canopy. So if we're going to go ahead and start the engines, we will just close that handle now. That's made it a little bit quieter. And then flick over to the main panel here. We turn the I'm going to use the touch controls here. Turn the master on here, and then you switch this control next to the master on, which is the engine master. So you turn that on and it powers up the thing. You can see the little annunciator just to the right here, which is just the preheating light. Once that preheat light goes out, you're okay to start the engine. So we're on the start control here. We can just flick over to the first position, and then the next one after that will be the actual start itself. Engine is started. Manifold pressure and RPM are good. Temperatures and pressures are beginning to come up into the green. So that's good. We switch the avionics on. That puts the MFD on the G1000 on the right hand side monitor on. You can see there. And then we'll go ahead and turn the alt on. That should make the alt light on the annunciator go off. Why is that not working? Oh, for some reason that's stopped working. So that's something I'm going to have to fix. That was working. Must have broke it inadvertently. The flaps switch. You see, you get flaps down annunciator there, and the lights change for the different positions. Back to takeoff there. And then on the other panel, of course, we already had the fuel on. That's our parking brake switch. We should have had our same mistake again. The strobe light on. We can test our ELT. Ooh, that's a flashing siren in the aircraft. That makes go off. So that's the DR401. What I can also show is the night mode, very similar to some of my other panels that you've probably already seen. We can get the sim into some nighttime mode, and we can have a look at the panel. So the dim controls, again, they're all knobs to enabled. That's the G1000s themselves, and then the next one, that's the panel. Oh, then the back. Oh yeah, the backlights and the key lighting you can see on the G1000 there. And then you can see this combo instrument down here is being adjusted, as well as the key light in here on the and the compass light at the top there. So there's some different dimmers similar to the other ones, and then obviously this one has a different dim based on the things. If you wanted that a little brighter, you could turn it up, and then the knobs to deselect to there. So yeah, that's the quick overview of the Robin DR401 dual panels, now complete. Thanks for watching. Bye.